Well, just a quick update really. First of all, I hope you've been enjoying the B7 build series that we've been doing. Just been uploading some of the footage that we've got of building each bag. About halfway through that, should get it done by the end of the weekend, so everything is up. Although I do have something to admit to with that. I might let the camera battery go flat halfway through the shocks. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to recover that video or not. I'll have a crack, but if not, I'm sure you've all seen associated shocks built many times before. So really the main purpose of this video is to say I've had a shave. No, that's not the main purpose. We've got rid of the squeaky chair. We have. And the other thing is, sharp-eyed amongst you might have noticed I've rearranged the board slightly. There's a space there. And that space has been carefully designed for the next build. I got a bit crazy on the pre-releases again, so this will be the third pre-release we've ordered since just before Christmas. We've had the RM there, and of course the B7 there, with the build series, and we pre-ordered something else. We has Mugen. I'm not exactly sure why I need 4 two-wheel drive buggies, but we thought it'd be an interesting build, seeing it's Mugen's first 10th scale buggy, and there's a bit of hype going on around it, and we wanted to try it really. So we've got this to build. We've also got the exact same electronics as we put into the B7, and hopefully getting a bit of back-to-back comparison between those two at least, and maybe the V4 as well. Might be of interest to you, might not be. Again, we'll do a build series on this, hopefully a bit quicker than the B7 build. That got messed around with all sorts of personal commitments, but hopefully we'll get this one out a bit quicker. But today, we're just here to say, woo, shiny stuff, and do a quick rummage through the box, you know, because I can't wait to open the box. So we'll do that now, and then hopefully this weekend, we'll start building it. Right, let's see what we got. Here we go then. Now, I remember when I was a kid, I had a couple of tomatoes, and it was always a bit of an event opening up in the tomato box, you know, with all the blister packs and the tyres and the wheels all lined up and everything, the parts in bags underneath, and the body shell generally displayed centrally. It was a bit of an event. Now, I understand that sort of thing costs money, the blister packs and the layout, and usually the box ends up bigger because everything's nicely arranged, and these days we do tend to be box, bags, body shell, manual. And to be fair, I'm not prissy about packaging because generally the box goes in the bin with me afterwards. But it does make, you know, the factor less when you open the box. So what I'm expecting is we open this, and there's some bags, and there's a body shell, and a manual at the bottom. But it does give us a bit of an insight into, you know, what's going on in there. And this is my first ever Mugen. I'm kind of excited about this. In the past I've had Tamiya and Kyosho, and obviously the PR Racing, Traxxas TRX one way back when I was a kid and everything. This is my first Mugen. Very happy. Okay, the Associated was my first Associated as well. But you know, Mugen is a bit rare, isn't it? So, here's the Mugen, and here's me opening the box. Behold! So yeah, the general layout. We've got the body shell, cab forward design like most of them are these days. One of the features of the Mugen is it's really quite narrow. Well, I have a bit of a compare with the B7 and the S4 when we've built it and everything, but that's one of the things I've seen on the write-ups. It's really quite narrow to help rapid changes in direction. I'm sure the tyres help more, but body shell, and then we go into the bags. Oh, it's a bag of bags. We're going to the bag of bags second. We've got the silicon also, that'll be shocks, 4,000, so I assume that's for the diff, the slipper clip rings, some grease, and the springs. baggy too, so I'm assuming we're doing that quite early on. And the chassis, not quite as much machine work as you get on the S4 and the Associated, but it does look very nice. It's got the tilted sides there and everything. Looks like you got a few lugs that the front bulkhead locates into, recessing for the sensor wire and the motor to get that a bit lower. And it looks like they've chamfered here to enable the kick on the side, but also get the width required for the battery. And then the flat underside with all the countersink in. Oh, anti-roll bars, the two that you get in the kit. Now, I've seen other people open kits, and it appears in some places they get the option of getting 2 differentials in there. I don't believe we've got 2 differentials in this. I think it's just the gear diff rather than the ball diff as well, which is a bit disappointing, because one of the videos I saw the other day, the guy was raving about the ball diff. It seems like it's a very nice high quality ball diff, so I might see if we can get one of them for the summer when we're racing outside. But we've got the manual there, and the wing, and the bag of bags. And in the bag of bags, the ubiquitous sticker sheet. My first ever that says Mugen on it. Awesome. That looks like all the shock hardware. And from some other videos and write-ups I've seen so far, apparently these shocks are really quite nice. Machined shock pistons and stuff. So we'll have a bit of fun building them up, and hopefully I'll actually get this on film after the snafu with the camera battery last time round. And then bag F1, that looks like it's the spur gear, half the slipper clutch. These really nice chunky looking arms. If they're as strong as they look, then they should be pretty good. There's a motor mount hiding in the middle there, along with the chunkier than the Associated arm blocks, and I think they're the lower shock mounts that is one of the features of this, so you can like adjust in the equivalent of a gull wing arm without swapping arms around. E1, that looks like the slipper shaft, intermediate gear, wing stays or wing mounts, the top of the diff, gearbox side housings, and the diff height adjusters, along with at least one shock tower and the rear upper ball mounts, inner ball mount. Kit bag B1, that looks like the side arms, front ball mounts, a few other bits, and looks like the mounting plate for the electronics. And G1 looks like the drive shafts, battery mount, well, battery holder, little tie down things, a couple of bearings, and arm pivot pins, and the motor mount. I'm going to do it again, aren't I? Fan mount. That's a fan mount, not like a motor mount like I said halfway through the Associated build video. Closed caption over. Front lower bulkhead, a few spacers, shock ball mounts, bell cranks, and so forth. Getting close to the bottom here, and we've got the front arms. I assume those are the front pivot pins, the front uprights, which are a bit of a different design to most of everybody else. This is kind of reversed, like the four-wheel drive one. You'll see what I mean on the way through the build, because I know you'll be watching the build, because my build videos are epic. I don't put pants music on it or anything. Yeah, right. And final bag, always my favourite. Looks like it's turnbuckle ends, turnbuckles, the diff housing, few spacers, few pins, and that's about it. So I will delicately place all these back in the box because I've got to go out this evening. But you can bet your bottom dollar that first thing tomorrow evening after work I'll be getting on with the associated videos finish off, so I'll have the time to crack on with this because I really am quite excited. We've already got the servo and the receiver, the electrics. Like I said, we're doing the same electrics as we put in the associated, which was the Corsatec. That should hopefully be here before the weekend. I had a quick word with John at Evolution Models. Unfortunately, John couldn't get hold of the Mugen on the pre-release, so we've gone to a new supplier. New one to me anyway, Herts RC. They were lovely. Gave me a ring the other day saying, "Oh, we've just got them in. It's a bit too late for today's post. You'll get it on Thursday," which is nice of them to give me a call. Actually, I've had very good experiences with most of the model shops we've ordered from. John's always calling and giving me updates on orders, and MB as well. They're massive. But I've had a few phone calls from them, you know, when there's been problems with orders. It seems like the industry is very good at customer service at the moment. Really good. But yeah, that's the box. That's what we're going to be building this weekend. And I hope you join us for the videos and yeah, drop a comment. Excellent. Well, I better get ready for this evening's shenanigans. I'll see you all soon. Love ya. Bye.